Welcome back, everybody. World War II submarine history with haiku. And today we have a book review, The Stringbags. And as you can see from the image, it's a graphic novel. I was going to hold off doing this one for a little while. I'm currently working on another U-boat briefing, but it's taking me a little bit longer than I thought to put it together. So I wanted to put some content out there. And this is it. And this is a real treat. The Stringbags, written by Garth Ennis, illustrated by P.J. Holden, colored by Kelly Fitzpatrick, and lettering by Rob Steen. The publisher is Dead Reckoning in Annapolis, Maryland. Publication date 2020. It's an 11-inch by 7-inch hardcover with 186 pages. Now, this book is available through the United States Naval Institute for $24, and you can get it for $23 on Amazon. But do yourself a favor and get a USNI membership and buy the book through them. USNI is an amazing organization that does so much for naval history. They really deserve the support to keep their mission going. Now, one of my goals with this channel is to talk about submarines in World War II. But I also want to examine the lives of the men who fought in and against them. Now, while this book isn't about submarines specifically, it definitely punches that World War II human interest ticket. So I am going to review it. Now, this novel is about the aircrew of a ferry Swordfish and their combat mission starting in 1940 with the attack on Taranto and culminating in the attempt to stop the German Channel Dash in 1941. The reasons I like this book: number one, it's beautifully illustrated and colored. It's not the manga or Marvel Comics genre, and I've never really been a fan of Marvel Comics. But it's more in the adult graphic illustration style that has become, prominent in the last 20 years. Number two, at the end of the novel, the fact and fiction afterward does a nice job explaining the authoring team's intent with the story and how, even though the aircrew team in the story is fiction, how their story represents real-life personalities and fits with real-life events. And then finally, number three, the story about Archie, Ollie, and Pops is very interesting and compelling. At the start, we're presented with them as being maybe a little cavalier and off the cuff in their demeanor with regards to protocol and naval air operations. But through the course of the book, we come to understand their concerns and fears and their desire to show that they have what it takes and prove themselves in the eyes of their shipmates. It's not about fighting for your country. It's about fighting for your shipmates and themselves. And, in reading the book and putting this review together, it made me think of the World War II movie Bataan. It's not like Robert Walker with an ending shot of him in a grave that he's, dug for himself, using it as a foxhole as he mans a machine gun, waiting with grim determination for the inevitable final Japanese assault. You really feel like you could be sitting in a pub, tossing a few back, and talking to these gents about war and life. And I think that's really great. So I definitely recommend the book, and hope you get it. So that's it for today. Thanks for coming in and watch. You can email me. I am on Twitter and Discord. And of course, I do have a Patreon. And just to circle back and reiterate, consider becoming a member of the U.S. Naval Institute. It's really a national treasure here in the United States. And their mission to preserve naval history worldwide is really incredible, and it deserves our support. Everybody take care, and we'll see you soon.